I found out about my dad's first family and I finally get why he acts the way he does. My dad has been very protective of me and my little sis all our lives. He's always been really kind and thoughtful, but there's always been this sadness I couldn't figure out. Like he will smile and laugh, but underneath it there was something always eating away at him. We were never allowed to play outside as kids without being in his direct line of sight, and as we got older he became more stressed. He hated the idea of us driving and insisted on taking us everywhere, and now that I'll be going to college he won't let me get a car even though I have been saving. Sometimes it was really frustrating not being able to hang out with friends, and we fought over it a lot. Now I understand why he wants to protect us. Yesterday my sister and I were in the basement doing laundry and we decided to snoop around our old things. We came across an old dusty box and found old DVDs/tapes and photos. We looked at the photos first and it was our dad while he was away in college. For context, we live on the East Coast and our dad went to college in California in the 90s. We were always told that our parents were high school sweethearts who made it work long distance since my dad got a really good scholarship out west. He came back and they dated more, got married, had me, and the rest is history, or at least we thought. We looked through the first bundle of pics and they were cool at first. It was of him and his friends, some of the weekend aunt or uncle when they visit, at the beach in my dad's old Mercedes wagon he had when we were little. But there was this one girl who kept appearing in all of them. The pictures got more intimate, of them cuddling in a dorm room and laying on grass. This was a shocker at first since dad was supposed to still be with mom. We picked up another album and our hearts dropped. It was a wedding ceremony, but my mom wasn't putting a ring on my dad's finger. It was this very pretty Asian woman instead of our mom. The other photos of the wedding were people we never knew of or seen. The album kept going and we saw them move into a home and celebrate holidays. Suddenly in one page this woman we knew nothing of was holding a baby bump, which flipped our world upside down. We stopped looking and just sat in silence. There was a possibility we had a sibling out there we never knew of. We brought the box upstairs and looked through it more. We found baby toys and stuffed animals at the bottom of pictures and videotapes. On one of the DVDs it was addressed to my dad from his wife as a birthday gift in 2002. We put it in our Xbox and watched it. It was like a compilation of all home movies they made. The background song was Real Love by the Beatles and the video was my dad's first family. He was playing with this baby boy on the beach and carrying him like Superman in a park. His smile was different too. He seemed so carefree and happy. He was making silly faces and doing these dance moves he never did with us. There was his wife who played the guitar for our brother and he sat there slapping his hands. The video ended of her and our brother blowing our dad a kiss and wishing him happy birthday. Our dad got home from our grandparents' house and we asked him what was all this. At first he got angry and then broke down crying, which made me feel like shit. I never wanted to hurt him, but to not know we had a brother in the moment hurt too. After a couple hours on the couch and trying to help him, we finally found out why he never told us. My dad met this girl in freshman year of college and they hit it off really quick. They were madly in love for 4 years and after graduation got married really young. After a couple months she got pregnant and with her parents' help they bought a home together. Our brother George was born in 2005, years before me. They both named him after George Harrison because they loved the Beatles and that's how they first connected at school during a party. They had 2 happy years until our brother and his mom were killed in a car accident while my dad was at work. He didn't find out until he got home and his father-in-law was there crying his eyes out on the front porch. Dad fell into a depression for months and eventually lost his job and the house. He moved back east and after a while reconnected with our mom who he dated in high school. Eventually I came along and they both promised to not speak about this because it was too painful for him. We all cried until mom got home and she knew the moment she entered the living room why. We all sat and watched the DVD together and held him tight as he let it all out. He eventually started to smile and told us all sort of wonderful things about our baby brother. I know it's not closure for him, but I saw in his face watching the video that same sense of joy in the old pictures of him. Now we keep a picture of our brother on the mantle and we're gonna visit his grave in the summer. I just wanted to get that off my chest for now. It's just a lot to find out and writing helps me feel better.